Before Odysseus battled Cyclopes, before he faced the Sirens, before he spent 10 years trying to return home, there was a war. A war so legendary that it changed the fate of heroes, kings, and even the gods themselves. A war fought not for gold, not for power, but for a woman.
This is the Iliad, the war before the Odyssey.
Long before the fighting began, the gods themselves set the stage for disaster. Everything started at a wedding. The sea goddess Thetis was marrying a mortal king. Every god was invited, except one, Eris, the goddess of discord. Uninvited, and she threw a golden apple into the crowd. Written on it were the words, "To the fairest."
Unable to settle the dispute, the gods chose a mortal prince named Paris to decide. Paris was a prince of Troy.
How can I, a simple shepherd, judge such beauty?
Each goddess offered him a reward. Hera promised power, Athena promised wisdom and victory in battle, but Aphrodite promised something greater, the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris accepted, and Aphrodite kept her promise. The woman was Helen. Unfortunately, Helen was already married to the Greek king Menelaus.
Behold the face that shall launch 1,000 ships. Behold the matchless beauty of Helen.
Paris traveled to Greece. He met Helen, and together they fled back to Troy.
We must go now.
We must go now.
I am yours.
The Greeks wanted Helen back.
And soon, the greatest army ever assembled sailed toward Troy. A war had
Row
begun.
hard into the swell!
The greatest kings and warriors of Greece joined the expedition. There was Menelaus, and above them all, Achilles was no ordinary man.
Agamemnon leading Greek kings across the beach.
Let the whole world know that we have arrived.
Young Odysseus studying Troy's distant walls.
Walls that high cannot be broken by force alone.
Stand firm, sons of Troy! For the enemy is at our gates! Archers, unleash another volley! Troy will never fall!
For 9 years the war raged. Cities burned. Heroes died, yet Troy still stood. Then, in the 10th year, everything changed.
The Iliad begins in the final year of the war.
Not with a battle,
but with an argument. Agamemnon had captured a woman named Chryseis.
I beg you, release my daughter! Never! Begone, old man!
The god Apollo sent a deadly plague upon the Greek camp. Men died by the hundreds.
We need more water, now! No, save the others.
I will return the girl, but prepare a prize for me. I will not be the only Greek without a prize. I demand Brissy as my rightful compensation. Her beauty shall repay the prize I have lost. Let no man dare question my divine right.
Achilles stands in a furious rage inside the Greek camp, his hand gripping the hilt of his bronze sword. Just as he is about to act, the goddess Athena descends in a radiant beam of golden divine light. Visible only to Achilles, he slowly lowers his sword, his face filled with humiliation and disappointment. Without speaking, Achilles walks away from the camp. Achilles sitting alone beside the sea at night, refusing to fight. With Achilles gone, the Trojans launched attack after attack. Leading them was Hector.
Fight for your homes! Fight for your hoy! Fall back to the ships!
Day after day he pushed the Greeks back.
Faster! Do not look back!
Agamemnon, watching the battlefield in despair, realizing defeat is near.
Messengers offered Achilles treasure, gold, land, and honor, but Achilles refused. Pride was stronger than loyalty. Troy now seems closer to victory.
Hector returns briefly to Troy.
People of Troy, I have returned!
I feared I would never see you again.
I am here now, my love. Do not be afraid of the helmet, my boy. It is just your father. I must stand for Troy, my love.
Our people are dying out there, Achilles. Have you no pity?
They have brought this upon them. They have brought this upon themselves.
Then let me lead the Myrmidons.
Achilles handing his legendary armor to Patroclus.
Wear this with honor, but do not push too far.
It is Achilles! Flee for your lives!
Patroclus leading Greek counterattack, charging through enemy lines. Apollo appearing invisibly behind Patroclus. Hector delivering the fatal spear strike. Knowing Achilles would return to battle, the god Hephaestus forged magnificent new armor. The greatest armor ever created. Achilles emerging in new armor at sunrise, warriors watching in awe. When Achilles appeared on the battlefield once more, the Trojans were terrified. The war had changed. Achilles slaughtered warriors by the hundreds. Achilles slaughtered warriors by the hundreds. Rivers filled with blood. The very gods watched in horror. No one could stop him. Only one man remained, Hector.
Hector, I beg you, come inside the walls!
My son, do not face this monster alone!
When Achilles approached, fear finally overcame him. Hector ran. Around the walls of Troy.
Achilles chased him relentlessly. Finally, Athena tricked Hector into standing and fighting. The two greatest warriors in the world faced each other. Spears flew, bronze clashed. The earth trembled. Then Achilles found an opening. His spear struck Hector in the neck. The prince of Troy fell. Days later, an old man entered the Greek camp. It was Priam, king of Troy, Hector's father. He came alone, unarmed.
Have pity on me, great Achilles. I kiss the hands that slew my son. Have pity on me, great Achilles.
Achilles saw beyond his anger. He saw another grieving parent, another human being suffering loss. Achilles wept. Priam wept. Together they mourned. Achilles returned Hector's body, and granted a truce for the funeral. It is one of the most powerful moments in all of literature. Priam returned to Troy for the funeral of his son Hector.
The greatest defender of Troy had fallen, and for a brief moment, the endless war paused as both sides honored the dead. Yet the story was far from over.
In the days that followed, the brilliant Odysseus conceived a daring plan unlike anything the world had ever seen. A massive wooden horse, a gift that concealed an army. Gigantic wooden Trojan horse standing before Troy's gates at sunset.
Sing and dance, for Troy is saved!
The long war is finally over!
Bring the gift into our walls!
That night, as Troy slept, Greek warriors emerged from the wooden horse, opened the city gates, and signaled the waiting fleet.
Defend the main gate at all costs! Push through! Troy is ours!
The city that had resisted for 10 long years was consumed by fire. Its magnificent temples collapsed, its towering palaces burned, its legendary heroes met their final fate.
The Trojan War had finally come to an end. But for one Greek king, the greatest journey was only beginning. Odysseus set sail for home.
Together, they tell one complete epic. One begins with war, the other ends with home. One tells the story of humanity's greatest warrior.
The pride can destroy kingdoms. Anger can consume even the strongest hero. Compassion can end hatred. And the choices we make often shape history more than the battles we fight. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's greatest epics. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Untold Secrets,